My half term is not going well. I'm full of a cold. So what I've been doing is jealously watching other people who live in Bulgaria doing their houses and looking back through old photos. And I decided to make something and to ask your opinion about what to do next. Yeah, so it's half term here. And of course, the heat wave we were having has now completely dissipated and it's been peeing down with rain since Sunday night on and off. It's great because the delivery services, they just stop. You know, nobody's working while it's raining. Everybody wants stuff delivering because it's raining, but nobody's going to bring anything round. So, yeah, I was looking at my photos because I am so homesick. I mean, I miss Britain. Well, I don't miss Britain, but I miss the people who live in Britain. And I really, really miss my home in Bulgaria. And I'm watching people on YouTube and they're like, you know, planting vegetables and doing DIY because the weather's good for it. And I'm so jealous. And I really want to be doing the same. So I started having a look at some photos and thought, you know what? No, it's not like we can say we've done nothing. We've come a long way. From the overgrown garden and the, semi-renovated house full of stuff that we purchased 2 years ago, we've come a long way from there. We can see our paths now, so largely thanks to the genius of James and Tina doing our garden for us. We've painted things. Our windows look nicer. We've got plans. And yeah, I was talking to Chris this morning. I was talking about solar because I've been watching Off Grid with the Udens and they've got some solar. And I was like, I want to buy this this portable solar kit, like a solar generator. And I'm thinking then, like, what am I doing? There is so much needs doing to that house that solar is really not a priority right now. But I still want it. And I've got no common sense. So what I was just saying to Chris was, the next job I think is going to be our big job. And it's going to probably be a while because when we go over there in the summer, it's going to be really hot. Is tiling the patio so that we can then, put the pool up, fence it in, put some kind of surround around it, and then build my summer kitchen. I'm like, is that sensible? Is it? Because, house needs rendering, windows need doing, porch needs updating. I don't know. What would you do? Would you just go, well, you know what, sod it, the patio's great and I want it to look really nice? Or would you pour your energies into doing the actual sensible things on the house instead? So, yeah, I'm going to put some pictures together. I think I've downloaded about 14,000 billion images from my Google Drive. And you can see how far we've come since we first bought it. Yeah, so we've not made a bad start. We've got a habitable house, but then we had that when we bought it. So, we weren't buying something completely derelict. So that does make a difference. But yeah, I don't know that I've got any common sense whatsoever, because all I can think is I want my outdoor space to be lovely. Um, but I suppose that's because I'm an outdoors person, isn't it? Because, I like my garden and everything. Um, but I don't know whether, that's not very sensible. And we should be looking at rendering and windows and making sure the roof's still secure and such like, which I suppose, when it comes to the roof, we check that anyway. But yeah, I've just got this vision of like, tiling that patio because a big concrete block isn't the most attractive thing in the world, of getting the pool back up, maybe building a surround for it so we don't have to take it down every year. Um, of getting my summer kitchen started or my outdoor kitchen space started, and planning that, and that's the kind of stuff I want to be doing. But realistically, we've still got quite a long way ahead of us of upset and not being able to be there as much as we like. So, assuming this job in Romania goes well, and you never know, do you, when you start a new job, but I am excited about it. Um, that means we set off on the 11th of July, just been sorting out getting the animals vaccinated for rabies and getting them on a certificate. And ouch, financially, but it'll be worth it. So we set off in July. We'll get to Bulgaria in the middle of July. I've got to be in Romania, I think, on about the 12th of August at the latest, because I've got to be there a week before I start work. And then I'm stuck there because I have to wait. I'll be on a work visa, and I have to wait for my residency to come through, which means Chris will be in Bulgaria till the end of September. I'll be working in Romania. Chris can come and see me, but as far as I know, I can't leave Romania until my residency card comes through. Then, because my residency won't have come through, Chris is going to have to go back to the UK again with the dogs. Cats we're still trying to work out what to do with. And he will have to leave at the end of September because he'll have used his 90 days up. The second my residency comes through for Romania, then I start applying for his residency for him to join me on family reunification. But the way things are with Bulgaria and Romania going into Schengen at the moment, there's a lot of people wanting to get residency and visas for those countries. So everything has slowed down considerably. So it could be November before my residency comes through. Once I start applying for his, again, it could be months before his visa comes through and he can convert that to a residency card. So I'm thinking I'll go home at Christmas and then we'll have to drive back over again in January. If his visas come, then he's going to have to stay in Romania with me. If it's not, then he can go back to Bulgaria for a while and come to Romania once his visa comes through. And even then, he's not going to be able to spend all his time in Bulgaria because he'll still be tied to 90 days because we'll be Romanian residents, which doesn't give us the same freedom as being a European citizen. He can only spend 90 days in another country before he has to return to Romania. So, yeah, we're still going to be a while before, I can go shopping for goats and chickens. But I think next spring, I should be able to put some veg in because I should be able to go back to Bulgaria at weekends to tend to my garden. So that's looking up. But as for things like wanting a solar kit and, renovating my garden, I just don't know. It's gonna be a while yet, I think. But hey, at least we're heading to the right part of the world. So yeah, that's me at the moment. If I think of anything else to say, I'll add it in. But up until then, I hope you like my pictures. Peace out.